Some of the hardest decisions you'll ever make are the ones where nobody is necessarily wrong, but staying the same is still hurting you. You've always tried to be a good person. You work hard, you care for the people you love, and you try to build a life you can be proud of. But what happens when those two things, caring for others and caring for yourself, go to war? What do you do when the only way to get to your future means breaking someone's heart? It's a terrible place to be, a crossroads where every single path feels like it leads to some kind of loss. These are the moments that define us, not because of the choice we make, but because of how we make it. Imagine this. Your family is everything to you. For generations, they've poured their lives into a small family business, a neighborhood bookstore that feels more like a living room for the whole community. It's your history. It's your childhood. But the truth is, it's failing. Your parents are getting older, and the business is drowning. And then, out of nowhere, you get an offer. It's the dream job, the one you've been working for your entire life. But it's in a new city, and it comes with a salary that could give you a kind of security your family has never, ever known. This is the part nobody prepares you for. Your good intention to honor your family's legacy is now in a direct fight with your good intention to build a life for yourself. If you stay, you give up your dream and chain yourself to a future of financial struggle. If you leave, the family business dies, and you know it will take a piece of your parents' spirit with it. So, which good intention gets to win? This isn't just a story. It's the kind of impossible choice we all face. Think about the decisions that keep us up at night. Career changes, relationship endings, moving away from home. They're hard for a reason. First, there's no clean, right answer. Second, you're comparing things that can't be compared. How do you weigh a salary against your mom's happiness? You can't put a dollar amount on loyalty. And third, there are no trial runs. You can't test drive what it feels like to break your father's heart. Our brains are wired to want safety, and big changes feel like a threat. So we're tempted to take the path of least resistance, the choice that creates the least amount of drama right now. But there's a paradox here. Easy, comfortable decisions often lead to a hard life down the road, while the hard, gut-wrenching decisions can be the very ones that set you free. Choosing comfort now can breed a lifetime of regret. Choosing discomfort can lead to growth you can't even imagine yet. This decision isn't just about a job versus a bookstore. It's about who you are. It pits the person you've always been, the loving, dutiful child, against the person you have the chance to become. Let's walk down the first path. You stay. You turn down the job and you commit yourself to saving the bookstore. On the surface, this feels like the noble choice, right? It's a decision that puts your relationships first. You're acting out of love and loyalty. You get to avoid the crushing guilt of feeling like you abandoned your family. You get to be the hero who sacrificed everything for the people they love. There's a moral logic here that says our greatest responsibility is to our duties, to the people we're tied to. From this point of view, staying is simply the right thing to do, no matter what happens next. But here's where it gets complicated. What does that look like in 5 years? The immediate relief of not disappointing them wears off. Now you're just tired. You're still struggling, and that dream job is a ghost that follows you around. The daily grind of fighting a losing battle can start to chip away at the very love that made you stay in the first place. Your sacrifice, which was born from such a good intention, could slowly curdle into a quiet bitterness that poisons the very family you were trying to save. You may have done your duty, but you might have lost yourself in the process. Okay, let's look at the other path. You leave. You take the job. You pack your bags, have that soul-crushing conversation with your parents, and you go. This is the path of ambition, of personal growth, of choosing yourself. It's no surprise that for many of us, the riskiest decisions we face are about our careers, and this is a big one. This choice follows a different kind of logic, the one that aims for the best possible outcome for the most people in the long run. By taking the job, you build a secure future. That financial stability might eventually allow you to help your parents in a way that's far more powerful than just struggling alongside them. Your success and happiness might even inspire them. From this angle, leaving isn't selfish. It's a strategic move for the greater good. But the immediate fallout is brutal. You have to live with the guilt, knowing the family legacy is ending because of you. You have to handle their sadness and maybe even their anger from hundreds of miles away. You're haunted by the what if. What if I could have saved it? This choice requires you to set a boundary that feels like a betrayal. It prioritizes your long-term well-being over their immediate comfort. It hurts now, but it might be the thing that protects you and them later. So you've weighed the options: duty versus ambition, their hearts versus your future. And just when you think you've got it figured out, a new fact comes to light. This is the turn. While looking through the bookstore's finances, you find the truth. Your parents are in catastrophic debt, way more than they ever told you. The business isn't just struggling, it's a sinking ship. The math is clear. Even with your help, your energy, and all your best ideas, there is zero chance of saving it. Suddenly, everything changes. Staying wouldn't just mean sacrificing your dream. It would mean tying your own financial future to a guaranteed failure. The choice is no longer, can I save the family business? It's now, should I go down with a sinking ship just to prove my loyalty? The new information shows you that the choice you were agonizing over was a false one. The path of duty is now a path to mutual destruction. Your good intention to help is now in a direct collision with the fact that you can't. Trying to would only mean 2 lives are ruined instead of just 1. When a new fact shatters your options, you have to stop obsessing over the decision and start getting honest about your values. Tough choices get clearer when you ask yourself what truly matters at your core. Is your highest value loyalty, no matter the cost? Or is it long-term well-being for everyone? Is it responsibility to fix what's broken? Or is it honesty about what can't be fixed? This is where your head and your heart have to learn to work together. Your heart aches for your parents, but your head sees the reality of the situation. You can try asking yourself the 10-10-10 question. How will I feel about this choice in 10 minutes, 10 months, and 10 years? In 10 minutes, leaving will feel like the worst pain imaginable. But in 10 years, could it be the one decision that allowed you to build a life strong enough to give your parents a comfortable retirement, free from the stress of that store? The real choice isn't just to leave. It's to sit down with your parents, spread the papers out on the table, and face the heartbreaking truth together. It's about shifting the goal from saving the store to saving the family. This is how you redefine what it means to be a good son or daughter. It's not about becoming a martyr. It's about making the most responsible choice for everyone's long-term health, even if it's the most painful one right now. Good intentions aren't enough. They're the starting point, but they don't draw the map. Life's hardest choices aren't between good and evil. They're usually between 2 different versions of good. the loyalty you feel for your past versus the responsibility you have to your future. There is no magic formula. Every path has a trade-off. But by getting clear on the facts, getting honest about your values, and daring to look at the long-term view, you can make a choice not because it's easy, but because it's true. A difficult decision can hurt someone and still be the right decision. Sometimes love means staying, and sometimes love means finally saying no. So I'll ask you, what decision have you been avoiding because you're afraid of disappointing someone? Share your thoughts in the comments. There's no right answer, but every story helps us all feel a little less alone in these impossible moments.